about a year and a half ago, I wanted to learn how to build muscle and just feel stronger in my body. And it's looking like it went from flatty cake to the baker's man baking a little bit of something. So read the caption down below. And if you ever want to build muscle, it is possible. Here's an example. Read the caption below. It's going to get you, resistance bands get you results. Oh, see how that's the area of opportunity that I'm talking about. So this band work right here is tackling that. So this is what you're going to want to do. If you have the same area, I'm not going to call them problem areas. They're just areas of opportunity, right? Like it's fine if you have your shape is like how it is, right? But if you just want it to be higher, tighter, and it's a goal of yours, then it's an area of opportunity. So that's how I like to think of things. I don't really like when there's it's like, oh, well, get your body to this maximum level. And unless you're talking about like maximum level, like mentally, and it's because you're challenging yourself. But if it's just for looks, I don't necessarily think this is my top secret. Okay. And I'm not kidding. It's top secret. I haven't seen anyone else do this combination. You can steal it, but make sure, shout your girl out. Okay. Shout Sienna Sing out. This is my secret elixir for looking 8 to 10 years younger. And I'm not even kidding. If you drink this for 90 days, you will have less inflammation in your body. You will have all of the potency and vitamins and minerals from the cloves. We have the anti-inflammatory capabilities and properties from the ginger. Obviously, we know lemon and lime are amazing for keeping it alkaline in the body. And coconut oil for the MCTs. Hibiscus is this gorgeous red flower that has a ton of anti-aging properties in it as well. So definitely tap in. Okay, so I'm so excited. I just got some more mint. This smells, oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. Mint, I'm just obsessed with mint. Okay, so I'm going to put it all into my beautiful cup, my Aquarius cup. And yeah, this is magic is going to be seen before your eyes. Okay. Also, I almost forgot the cherry on top. This is the raw organic honey. I'm just going to do maybe half a teaspoon, very, very little. I don't want it to be super sweet, but just like a tinge, right? Just a tinge to take the edge off. So let me show you what it's going to look like. Okay. So we're just going to do a little bit of the coconut oil, squeeze of the lemon, and look how cute this lemon, you guys, look how huge it is. But, okay. Yeah. So squeezing of the lemon. So I washed and cut off pieces from the ginger. Some cloves. Got the cloves. We got our lime. I know it's looking kind of wild, guys, but we got our lime. Okay, we got the gorgeous, gorgeous hibiscus tea. All right. And then we have our mint. Top it off with our honey. And there it is. This gorgeous hibiscus, amazingly nutritious filled, mineral filled, antioxidant filled, potent elixir. Okay, so I know it's kind of interesting looking with the coconut oil bubbles, but we all know that oil and water don't mix, so it's going to look like that. But the way this is going to taste with this, the combination of the lemon and the honey with the mint. And you can have this cold actually too if you want to make like an ice drink. And then the kick of the ginger. I mean, this is you guys, like, just don't steal my secret too much, okay? Like, at least shout me out. You will look 8 to 10 years younger if you do this for 90 days. You will look more refreshed, less stressed, less fatigued in the body, and it will just drink this on an empty stomach every single morning for the next 30 days and watch the inches off your waist just start to fall off. Okay. Notice how it's just a little bit, right? Like it's just about a solid, like an 8-ounce small cup. Okay. This is a pretty decently sized mason jar. So drink about this much. Notice how the pulp is still in there. Okay. If you're really about that life and you're trying to take it to the next level, you're trying to lose weight really, really fast. This improves your digestion. This improves inflammation. This also helps with brain focus and function. And it also helps clear up your skin because a lot of issues that we have start in our gut, right? And so I'm going to give you a challenge, okay? Next 30 days, eat nothing in the morning. Eat nothing in the morning for the first hour. Maybe some piping hot, like a tiny little cup of hot water when you wake up, but that's it. For the first hour, nothing in your system except water, okay? Drink this. If you can, don't even do the water, but then drink this about an hour later. So let your system wake up, let your body wake up. Drink this on an empty stomach about an hour after. So if you wake up at 8 a.m., then drink this at 9 a.m. Then don't eat anything for another additional 30 minutes. So don't eat anything until 9:30 a.m. Okay, so that's the example there. And there's nothing else in it. It's just celery juice. And like let this just be easy and just check in like an athlete, okay? It doesn't have to be all doctored up with sweets and sugar and I want to put agave and I want to do the dates and you can do all that, but if you want to get the maximum benefits, it needs to be first thing in the morning, an hour after you wake up on an empty stomach. And the reason why I say hour after you wake up, just because sometimes our system is still just detoxing from the night before, especially if we ate late, really late. So let your body adjust, wake up in the morning, and then let your system have this hit it, okay? Let your gut have this. It's feeding all your really good microbiome, and let it work its magic, okay? So it has to have the pulp, and yeah, just be a G about it. Do what you got to do. And then I'm going to be taking my INNO SUPPS. So you got to get this, you guys. So especially if you have issues with hormone imbalance, or you just need to have a calm mood, or just get your body back in harmony, this is really good. So INNO SUPPS. So definitely check out the pop-up that's right here. So check out the pop-up that's right here. You also get 20% off using my code. So have this 30 minutes later with food after this, okay? So I know you're scouring the internet up late at night, wrapped in the covers, looking at your phone like this, right? Looking at your phone like this at 2 in the morning, looking for solutions with your stress, with your sleep issues, with your hormone imbalances, with your mood swings around that time of the month, with your, honestly, just that transition from going from the 20s and then going into the 30s, right? Like, there is so many different changes that happen so quickly for women, and there's not really a lot of discussion around that transition from the 20s to the 30s, right? So there's things that we all of a sudden have to worry about in our 30s, and we're not really taught this, and we're like, wait a minute, like just 5 years ago I didn't have to worry about this, right? So I am in your boat, and was very much so in the boat, transitioning from the 20s to the 30s. And honestly, there is so many things that women go through in the 30s that I just feel like we aren't really prepared for. And what I say is, usually a lot of us have young kids, we have more responsibilities with bills and things like that. And maybe we also have an older parent or an older grandparent that we're also caring for, okay? So there's like this closing in. When you go into the 30s, it's like this closing in of all these responsibilities on top of what our body is going through, right? So the hormonal changes, just even adult acne, things like that. It's life in the 30s is very interesting. So it's beautiful, it's a great experience, and we take all of it, like the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I have some solutions for you, okay? So INNO SUPPS. INNO SUPPS is a fantastic company, and I'm just gonna start with my favorite, just because this one's more of an extrinsic thing that you can actually see. The other ones are fantastic too, but this one is like, the proof is in the pudding. Like, my hair has been growing like weeds. My hair is super shiny. I've been getting a lot of compliments on it. And so this is the INNO SUPPS Hair, Skin, and Nails. Okay, so this is a collagen booster. So for all my vegans out there, I'm also mainly plant-based and vegan. The only reason why I say I'm not all the way vegan, because I'll have some cheese, once or twice a year or something like that. Not a big deal. So hair, skin, and nails. So it revitalizes hair, rejuvenates skin and nails, right? So to be honest with you, I didn't have a ton of issues with my nails, but my skin. So like, I didn't really have acne during my teenage years and in the 20s. All of a sudden in the 30s, I'm like, whoa, like, why am I dealing with all these different issues? I thought I just happened to skip it. Nope. Hormone issues, things like that. We have, breakouts. So hair, skin, and nails, this is fantastic for working from the inside, and then it's showing outward. So the biggest thing I find in the 30s is that we want to have a healthier lifestyle. We want to go the super nutritious route. We want to have healthy whole foods and stay away from processed foods and sugars and all these things that are going viral, right, on the internet with how much more, especially in America, we need to be a lot more healthier. But it's just really difficult to get access to like this amazing fresh garden of vitamins and minerals that we all need, right? So that's why I love this one, because it has so many natural products in it. So it has vitamin C, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, folate, vitamin B12, biotin, zinc, chromium, and there's different herb powders in here as well. Okay, so it's easy to get these things from food, but sometimes we either don't get access to it, we're on the go, or we mean to do it, like we mean to get these things, but life just happens, right? Especially if you're a vegan. Okay, so vitamin B12, we all know if you're on the vegan journey, plant-based journey, it's difficult to get vitamin B12 from plants, like the amount that we need. So this is why I love this one, hair, skin, and nails. And I'm actually gonna take mine right now. It's like almost empty. So yeah, guys, also quick little tip. Hold on, real quick. It's really easy to drink water when you have like a cute little glass that you can drink out of. Probably should have had a little bit more water. Hold on. So that one's honestly, I started with my favorite just because I feel like, okay, let's just be honest. We all want to look and feel our best as we're spending more years on the planet, right? As we're aging, okay? So that's a really, really big one. It's going to boost your confidence. It's going to make you feel like, you know what, even though I am aging, we're going to be able to age gracefully and just not be so hyped up about, oh my gosh, I'm not in my 20s anymore, I'm not young. It's like, you can actually end up looking the best you've ever looked as you continue to age, but it's things like this that are going to help us maximize the different bodies that we have in each stage of our life, right? Each decade of our life. So another thing that I love is a PMS support. So this one, PMS. I'm going to tell you right now how to build your glutes quickly and correctly. I trained with a master trainer for over 8 months. His name is Master Trainer Malik. And instead of putting all this into some kind of glute building program that I'm going to charge for $2,000, $3,000, I'm giving it all away for complete free. The only thing that I ask in return is that you like and subscribe, and please share this video and this channel with anyone that can benefit. Okay, so I know how it feels to be scouring the internet, not wanting to pay thousands of dollars to learn how to build your glutes, lose weight, tighten up, tone up, and just want to look and feel your best, right? Especially for women in the 30s. If you're in your 20s watching this, you're ahead of the game. If you're in your 30s, you landed on the right page. And if you're in your 40s, it's never too late, okay? It's never too late. So I'm going to tell you for complete free how I built my glutes over the course of 8 months, training with a master trainer. So you already saw some of the workouts. And I'm going to talk you through some of these workouts. And the biggest thing here is that I did not know how to really work out. I've been working out my entire adult life, but I didn't really know what I was actually doing. So finally I just said, you know what, let me pay for a master trainer and figure this out. And I learned so much about all these things that I was doing wrong. So all these things that I was doing incorrectly, I'm going to tell you so that way you can just immediately change them right after this video. Okay. So right here, these are RDLs. I didn't really know what they were. I would see people do them. I was kind of intimidated by them. I was like, I'll just stick with my squats and my lunges and call it a day. But RDLs are going to be something that you are going to have to put into your glute building toolkit if you truly want to build your glutes, right? A lot of the workouts that I'm doing are the same, right? So it's just progressive overload over time, doing the same workouts. So you're going to actually see in some of the videos, I look a little bit more thicker. Maybe my stomach is hanging out more in HIIT cardio and strength training. I have a playlist that's titled HIIT cardio workouts. Okay. So make sure you go to HIIT cardio workouts and you'll see what I'm talking about, how it's more fast paced, it's more high intensity. And then in my training with master trainer playlist, you'll see how it's slow, heavy, and controlled. I also do have other playlists that are more broken down. So if you're like, I just only want to focus on glutes. So you're in your 30s and you're scouring the internet for something that's going to help you with your cramps, with your inflammation, with the hormones, with just kind of this new body transitioning from the 20s to the 30s as a woman, right? So this is my hair, skin, and nails. Really, really fantastic collagen booster. It's a vegan capsule and does what it says: revitalizes hair, rejuvenates skin, and reinforces your nails. So this is super important, especially as we spend more years on the planet. That's what I like to say instead of aging. As we spend more years on the planet, we want to make sure that we are keeping up with these things. Our collagen does tend to deteriorate as we do spend more years on the planet. So we do need to make sure we are supplementing and doing what we can to make sure we keep up with our hair, skin, and nails, right? And the earlier you start this, the better. Also, INNO SUPPS, this is a fantastic brand. They also have these other aspects. So I'm going to start doing the night shred, and I'm going to let you know how that goes. And they also have a PMS support. So I'm going to let you know how that goes as well. But definitely check into this. It has a PMS, system relief, menstrual cycle support, promotes hormone balance. So again, I know especially for women in the 30s, we're always looking for something that's going to really help us deal with the way that our hormones, just the way that they operate in the 30s. They're a lot different than the 20s, okay? So also if you do have any like issues with period cramps or things like that, I do want to encourage you. I take ginger turmeric tea every day just in general, but it's fantastic for anti-inflammatory. It has anti-inflammatory properties in the ginger and the turmeric. So you want to combine the two, and that should be I'm going to try that and see how that goes. But I have been taking this guy for about a month now, and I love the collagen pills. I feel like my skin looks really supple. I'll show a video of myself, but this page is for my sisters that are in the 30s, right? Like I just love helping others out. We're all going through that transition from like our super youthful body to like this real adult woman body, and anything that we can do to help each other and exchange information, I love. So make sure you do get 20% off when you use my code EMBODY Pursuit. So I'll make sure to pop that up on the screen. It'll also be in the caption. And yeah, so I'm gonna, I have my Kangen water. I'm having it heat up on the stove right now. And because you don't want to put it in the microwave, of course. And then I'm gonna have my tea, my turmeric tea. I'm gonna take it with my collagen. And then I'll definitely let you know how these go. But these, you definitely want to check these out. Do some research, check these out, go to the website and let me know what you think of them. But definitely tap in with this one. This one needs to be gotten ASAP. So let me know and make sure to follow and catch me on the next one.